Hello, my name is Caroline Divney, and this is my longest swim curious driving question. Right now, there's a man named Ben LeCompte attempting to complete what he has called the longest swim, where he's going to swim from Tokyo to San Francisco. Learning about this journey has brought up so many questions, the main one being, how will microplastics in the oceans and the toxins they excrete affect Ben? The first step in answering this question would be to look at what microplastics are and what toxins they are made with. Throughout all of our oceans, hard plastics are by far the biggest pollutant. These hard plastics break down to then create microplastics. Any piece of plastic that falls under 5 millimeters in width would be classified as a microplastic. There are two main types of microplastics, primary and secondary. Primary microplastics are the plastics that are originally made under 5 millimeters in size, such as microbeads, which can be found in toothpaste and face washes, and nurdles. Secondary microplastics are just smaller pieces of plastics that are a result of larger items breaking apart. In a 2015 study conducted by author Erica Van Siebel, it is estimated that our oceans contain nearly 51 trillion pieces of microplastics. Not only are these microplastics a testament to how poorly we have been treating our Earth, but they are also very dangerous and a huge threat to oceanic life. When left in water, plastics leach toxins through the weathering process. The plastics are hit with constant waves and currents and exposed to UV radiation. One study by Tom Suroff, a California Department of Health and Services member, shows that plastics exposed to UV radiation excrete up to 30 times more toxins than plastics not exposed to UV radiation. Plastics in the oceans are much more likely to contaminate the water with toxins such as mercury, bisphenol A, bisphenol B, bisphenol S, various dioxins, vinyl chloride, ethylene dichloride, lead, and cadmium, all of which, in the right dosage, can be fatal to oceanic life as well as humans. Ben is spending at least 8 hours every day in this seawater, making there a few primary ways that these dangerous toxins will enter his system, all three of which fall under the category of dermal absorption. Dermal absorption is defined by the World Health Organization as the transport of chemicals from the outer surface of the skin both into the skin and into the systemic circulation. The first form of dermal absorption that Ben is exposed to is absorption through his intercellular lipid pathways. This type of absorption happens when toxins and other fluids come in through the space around skin cells. Although the space between these cells is filled with fats and oils and lipids, certain chemicals can still penetrate these spaces using diffusion, directly entering his system. The second method of dermal absorption is transcellular permeation, where chemicals and other substances can diffuse directly into the skin cells. The last type of dermal absorption happens through one's appendages. This can be seen when outside toxins or irritants surround and travel down the hair follicles and glands into cells. Now that we know that these toxins are entering Ben's body, we need to look at how they will affect him. Until several years ago, nearly all sports water bottles, baby bottles, and plastic beverage cups contained BPA, the majority of which are now found in our oceans. Once in your system, BPA has been shown to cause disruptions in your endocrine system, decreased sperm production, rapid puberty, rapid changes in your immune system, type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular disorder, obesity, increased risk of breast cancer and prostate cancer, generalized pains, as well as multiple metabolic disorders. If we continue to pollute our oceans with plastics at the rate that we currently are, we will begin to see drastic effects on everyone, as the oceans are the lifeblood of every single food chain, weather system, and life on this earth, and should be treated with care, kindness, and respect.